Can you spot the lie? Welcome to Fact or Fake. We've got 16 mind-blowing statements that will challenge everything you know about the history of famous inventions. Let's begin. The very first electric light bulb was invented by Thomas Edison. Fake. Edison commercialized the bulb, but Humphrey Davy created an electric light decades earlier. Edison created the first practical model. Before the modern toothbrush, ancient civilizations used a chew stick by fraying a thin twig and rubbing it on their teeth. Fact. Early versions, like chew sticks, date back to 3000 BC. The famous Velcro fastener was inspired by a dog walk after the inventor noticed burrs sticking to his coat. Fact. Swiss engineer George de Mestral saw how burrs clung to his dog's fur. Potato chips were created by a chef as a sarcastic attempt to annoy a customer who kept complaining his fries were too thick. Fact. Chef George Crumb made them paper-thin and heavily salted out of spite. Alexander Graham Bell was the first person to invent and patent the telephone. Fake. An Italian inventor named Antonio Meucci had developed a working teletrofano earlier. The common house key was first invented by the Romans, but it was so large and cumbersome that it was worn as a status symbol. Fact. Early Roman keys were heavy and carried on the shoulder. Sir Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin when he intentionally mixed different bacteria to see which one would kill the others. Fake. Fleming discovered it accidentally after noticing mold growing on a left-out petri dish. The first commercial microwave oven was a compact, countertop appliance designed for the typical home kitchen. Fake. The first model, the Raider range, weighed over 750 pounds and was 5.5 feet tall. The original function of the Internet, which began as ARPANET, was to allow college students to share large music files more efficiently. Fake. It was created for military and scientific communication and research. Willis Carrier invented the air conditioner after realizing he could dry air by passing it through water on a foggy train platform. Fact. This observation about moisture control led directly to his invention. The Chinese developed gunpowder for use in warfare, not knowing it was originally a side effect of trying to find an elixir for immortality. Fake. Chinese alchemists found it while seeking an elixir for eternal life. A woman named Margaret E. Knight had to go to court and fight a man who tried to patent and claim her paper bag machine design as his own. Fact. She successfully defended her invention, which made flat-bottom paper bags. The modern zipper was invented and popularized by a salesman named Whitcomb Judson. Fake. Judson was first to market, but Gideon Sunback invented the modern separable fastener. Contrary to popular belief, the first commercial aspirin tablet was not derived from willow bark, but was entirely synthetic. Fake. Aspirin's active ingredient is a synthetic version of the chemical found in willow bark. The oldest form of a hypodermic needle dates all the way back to the ancient Roman Empire. Fake. Syringes were known to Romans, but the first modern hollow steel needle was constructed in 1844. Chewing gum was accidentally created by an inventor who was trying to find a cheaper synthetic substitute for rubber. Fact: Thomas Adams experimented with chicle as a rubber alternative, but it failed. How many did you get right? Comment your score below. Subscribe and hit the bell for more fact or fake challenges every day.